Hello everyone, Cassandra Good reporting to you live from my home office here in Albany, Georgia. And it's a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. And I know you guys are wondering where have I actually been. And I was wrapping up a few things because I have several videos that I want to introduce you guys to this week. But first, let's get back to the exciting part. Agam and Questra. And like I've been telling you guys before, Agam and Questra are one. Okay, what I mean by one, meaning that they are two separate entities, but they're two companies that come together for the greater good of you. Now, GOM, as you all know, is Atlanta Global Asset Management. Now, what does that mean exactly? That means this is the platform that you actually utilize in order for you to enhance any of your placements. Okay, so like I was telling you guys, any of your placements could be arrangement from 90 euro, which is a white standard suitcase. Okay, you got a white standard suitcase, and then you also have a regular white suitcase, like as you can see right here. Now, what's the difference between standard and a white suitcase? Now, the difference is standard holds it for the whole duration of 365 days without your ability to be able to withdraw anything from that particular purchase, okay? But the white suitcase all the way down to, let me take you back up here. I apologize, guys. And this was one of the reasons why I was supposed to have this fixed, and now it's doing a few, still some little lag here, but we still getting a little bit better. But as you can see, you can come into Questra with a mere 90 euro. Now, 90 euro right now, guys, is looking at like a hundred and anywhere between 106 or less, like 106 and between $101 to 106 USD dollars to come in minimally to take placement in purchasing a white suitcase. Okay, and as you can see, these are your enhancements. This is your profit potential. Here's your period percentage. What is your period percentage? That means the duration of the whole 365 days. This is what you can look forward to. This is your common percent per month, okay, that you can expect. And this is the commission that you can get off other suitcases that people come in if they was to utilize that actual white suitcase. Okay, so as you can see here, you can get a placement of a 90 euro all the way up to, and we have several people that have gone big game in here, all the way up to 5 million euro. Now these were right here, let me go back up here so you'll know. These right here are open to people, but they become into like a partnership. Partnership gives you, I mean, you're able to do some serious things there, and it does call for a different contract. That was brought to my attention, and I was very, very excited to hear about that, because you have more involvement when it comes to being able to set certain things up. I thought that was just insanely awesome. Okay, we had just last weekend we had two affiliates that came in at 100,000 euro. Okay, so people are believing what we have here to be solid, and that's my true belief. That's why I'm sharing it with you. So I just want you to know that there are different taste buds, if I could say that. There are different people that want to do different things. There are different people that have different goals that they have set up. Okay, so whatever your goal is, whatever you see that you want to do, Questra is the place where you can do that as well. Okay, now most people are asking me, Cassandra, what about that video? What is that video that you shared with me about, you know, being able to take out about $900 on a weekly basis? What that accumulates from, guys, what it stems from is a person being able to purchase a 810 euro package right here, which is your green suitcase, and then being able to take a 90 euro package, which is a white suitcase. Now, what this enables a person to be able to do, if you followed any of the tutorials or any of the videos that I have shared with you in our team, what happens is when you utilize both of these and don't do anything but for the first year, Do 100% compound. That means each time that you have enough in your account to be able to purchase more suitcases, okay? So you can spread out and earn even more. That means that going into your second year, you can cut that in half and do 50% compound. And by the time you're coming into your third year, you would rightfully so be able to have enough in your Questra account that you can rightfully so, without hesitation, be able to extract 910 or 900 euro, which in US dollars is close to like $1,000 a week. Now, think about that, guys. $1,000 a week. Now I know a lot of people tell me all the time, Sonia, if I can just get an extra $300 or $400 on a monthly basis, that would give me and my family some breathing room. That would give my wife a more of a happy smile on my face, and also some happy times that she'd be willing to participate in. But that's another video altogether. But you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You need that breathing room. If you have some time, if you're at a dead end job, if you're in a situation where you just really, really, truly, if you're back up against the wall and you see that there's a lot of changes going in your job and they're not favorable to you, they're not favorable to the employees, but they're more unfavorable to the company, definitely please start trying to plan a strategy, an exit strategy, if you will. You can ride it until the wheels fall off, true enough, but at least when the wheels fall off, you'll have a couple of dummy tires in place to help you continue the momentum, continue to move forward until you can get that whole set of tires, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here, guys. I want to let you know that I've been growing this past week. A lot of people are really starting to pick up and see how this passive income earner can really do some shock waving movement for their bank accounts, and also for them being able to plan. And those that don't have a 401k plan already set in motion, they're creating it here with Questra. Okay, so I want you to really know that, and using the Agam system to be able to do that. And like I said, everybody has their own budget, they have their own situations. You know what your situation is, I know what my situation is, and I know what I would need to place in a system in order for me to generate what would make me comfortable for my situation and give me ease of mind. So that's enough on that. Okay, so what I want you to see here, as you can see, I have $293 already accrued here, and this is off of me and what I've actually put into the system. This is that earning. Okay, so I want to go down here also, and I want to show you how I can actually go over. Let me go on over here and show you actually how things are sizing up and how the movement is changing. As we experienced 5.03% this week on earning when the managers closed out on Friday, was a very, very welcome treat. So I'm going to go ahead over here to Questra, which again, like I told you guys, this is our actual affiliate side to Agam. This is where all of us are actually receiving and actually sharing the Questra business opportunity with wonderful people like yourself, those that are interested in changing and transforming their lives. So here we go. I apologize, I did spell that incorrectly, guys. I guess I spelled it incorrectly again. That's not normally, that's that's not normally me. Just a second, guys. Thank you for your patience here. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience. And no, I didn't spell it incorrectly. It was just that it was loading a little slower than normal. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here, guys. As you can see, let me move myself around just a little bit here. So you can see how people are actually building this past week. You see there's some progression. You see that people are actually saying, you know what, I see the potential here. I see what can actually happen for me if I strategize, if I move some things around. Is several of you all that have reached out to me. If you will, please, by all means, when you reach out to me on Facebook, please let me know. Send an adjacent message when you send in a friend request. send an adjacent message to let me know that you're coming from my YouTube channel. I filter a lot of my friend requests because I get a ton a day. So I want to make sure that I'm connecting with the right people. I want to make sure that I'm connected with people that are genuinely interested in trying to get some help with any platform that you're actually participating in. But I want to make sure to help you with that, okay? So as you can see over here, guys, let me go down here. I want you to see first how people are actually coming in and how they're positioning themselves so that they can grow in Questra. And as you can see, I do have some people that actually are positioning themselves that you're on a weekly basis, or they're positioning themselves on a bi-weekly basis so that they can grow. Their whole intent is to be able to, the amounts that you see are the amounts that they want to accrue on a weekly basis at the end of their terms, okay? So that's how you can tabulate that a little bit. You can see there's 31 registered partners. They're registered, meaning that they actually put in the username and password and they create an account, but funded is only 11. So I want you to see exactly how some of these ladies and gentlemen are actually doing some wonderful, wonderful work here. And not only are they building, but they're putting in the time and the effort and the fundings. Okay, so as you can see, these are numbers, these are that these people are actually taking seriously what they have an account so that they can move forward and build up a serious platform in Questra that will give them the residual income that they're looking for. On this part of the sales at the structure, don't understand that. I have several questions. People who say, what is sales at the structure? That means that this particular person, even though they invested personally this amount right here, excuse me, let me use this one right here, this is the amount that they actually put in, the suitcases that they've actually put in themselves. But here's the sales at the structure, meaning this is what their team is doing. So you see, some people are actively growing their team so that the sales of the structure will push it up and they'll be able to create more and more volume. So that's awesome as well. And as we go down here, you can see some people, and there's nothing wrong with passive, because this is what this is all about, being able to earn passively. You have some that are doing the passive thing, they're building themselves up, but they're also sharing as well with certain people, and their sales to the structure might be a little bit lower than what their personal is. So you have, like I said, everybody has their own personal setup of how they want to share a Questra or how they actually want to participate in Questra. So here you have a person right here where they have what they personally have in. Here's the sales of the sales at the structure. So just remember, sales at the structure, when you see the video, is actually what other people, when they invited up other people into sharing Questra, that is the sales at the structure. So those are people that come up under them and what they're building as far as a volume. So I hope that actually helps you. Now let me go in here so I can show you exactly what this week brought us. So like I said, it was 5.3%, but I want to make sure you see that. As you can see, also some commission earnings off of those people that put in for this week. So my current level is still at 2, so I have a little bit more to go before I actually get to level 3, and I'm sure we'll get there soon as people be building. But again, this is mainly passive to show you how you can do something yourself, build it to the momentum that you want to build it at, and be comfortable with, and be able to recoup the residual income from it down the road. Okay, so it's all about preparing yourself. Here you have, let me go down here so you can see this just a little bit. Like I said, 31 registered. That means that people actually came in, created an account, but there are only 11 active people that actually funded the account, people that are actually doing something with the account, or they're sharing it to create sales with the structure. Okay, so there was one registered this past week, one active this past week, meaning that they put in a certain amount this past week. Okay, then active partners. So as you can see, these numbers will fluctuate at times. Sales at the personal for this particular person right here. And as you can see, this gives me potential partner profit, which takes me up here. And this fund, these funds right here, 151, will allow me to be able to transfer over to my gum, which has 293 in it. As you can see, I would be able to get another suitcase, but I'm going to wait just a little bit because I want to build it up just a little bit more and get a few more suitcases, and I will show you that transaction and how that will come into play as I build this passive account as well. Now let me go over here to the news because I want to show you what percentage we actually earned. As you heard me tell you, it was 5.03 this past week, this Friday, but I want you to see for yourself. This is when you come in here. If you miss your email by any chance, and your emails, I'll show you exactly how your emails will look. But if you miss your emails by any chance, you can always come in here and you can always see what our earnings for the week has actually been. I can go in here. Let me go back to our GOM setup, our GOM site, and you can see this as well. Just 1 second here, guys, and go in here to the news section. And in the news section, and I apologize because that is on the affiliate side, so this is where you would actually get the percentage of what was earned for the week, what was tabulated by the manager, that was earned across the board. And like I said, I remember, guys, it does not matter what you actually put in or submit or what suitcase you actually purchase within the AGAM system. Everybody gets the same amount of interest earned, no matter what. Okay, so let me go down here so you can see this. Weekly income of the managers is 5.03 on the outcome from 7/17/17 till 7/21/17. The company Atlantic Global, and you can always read this every week. Last week, as you noticed, we had 5.16%, and before then 5.1, steady with the 5% for quite some time now. So these are impressive, very impressive interests that we're earning on here. Now guys, my next video is going to show you, like I said, I spaced this out a little bit for the week, so you'll know on Fridays it's better for me to go ahead and do a video for you guys on a Friday, because you'll see that the interest is earning and you can see what's been tabulated and how my team is actually growing with this passive platform. Now I'm going to also go in here and show you, I'm going to go in here and show you what it looks like in the email when you start to see these things. And these are what people are actually sharing, so people will understand that our system is actually paying. And I apologize, guys. Let's see here. I spelled that incorrectly. There we go. Now, as I go in here, you can see where I actually have set up everything where you can see every single week I've received my interest that accrued onto my account, onto my GOM account. So I'm going to go in here so you can actually see. I'm clicking in here. Now remember, a GOM, any interest that you get through the GOM system is going to reflect as green. The green part is a GOM. The red part is Questra, which is the affiliate side. That affiliate side is what allows you to be able to see what commissions you've actually earned by sharing the AGAM system. Okay, so as you can see here, 293.30 euro. We have received a 5.0348. Commissions on, not commission, excuse me, interest on our account. Awesome, awesome, some wonderful stuff happening here. Now I'm going to take you into here so you can actually see what the Questra side, as far as you earning commission, how would that actually look for you. Okay. Now, as you can see here, guys, this is showing you exactly how this would look for you. Exciting, right? Awesome. So now, as you can see here, let me go here. Let me go over here to the side so you can actually see this. Now we're going to start all the way up at the top, guys. Okay, so 20 hours ago, as you can see, someone had actually did a 90 euro placement. When they did the 90 euro placement, because I'm at level 2, that would give me a 7% commission earning, which would be 6.30. And then as we come down, 3 hours ago, you would see that someone did an 810 euro position, and that was a 7% commission earned on that, would give $56.70 for that position, that particular position. And then, as you can see, last but not least, and I'm sure the day is still pretty much young, you have another 90 euro position that was placed, and that will give another 7% commission, $6.30. So I'm telling you right now, guys, with being in a passive position, people are growing this to their liking, what it is that they actually want to receive out of this Questra platform. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you something. I've been enjoying this phenomenal success with Questra for quite some time now. And I'm letting you know that this is very, very passive. You don't have to share it with anyone. You can still, as you can see in the GOM side, you could still earn very, very lucrative interest on a weekly basis presented to you via email. On Fridays, you get an email like clockwork. You have the privilege to go into your back office and find out by clicking on news that you'll also see the interest that was earned that week as well there. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I feel comfortable enough, guys, to be able to give this platform to you all, to share it with you all, and not only that, to answer any questions that you might have. I know several of you all have asked questions, and apparently I have answered them to your liking, and I want to welcome you on board with us, and thank you so much for coming on board with us in Questra. Guys, by all means, click the link below. Let's get you started on Questra. All it takes is just one package, just one suitcase that you can actually start, see for yourself, and grow from there. Learn more. I encourage everybody to do their due diligence. I encourage everybody to look even further into different things, especially Questra, anything that people are sharing online. And also, if you feel that I'm providing you with some good tips, some great value, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have more videos to come to you, and I look forward to helping you on your quest to a financial breakthrough in 2017 and beyond. Guys, have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. I'll speak to you soon, and bye for now.